time. All right, guys, day one of the Black Bass Pro Championship has officially begun. We're rigging tackle right now, and this is how basically it works. So, much like a basketball team, you know, not everybody plays at the same time. You only have 5 players in like the NBA basketball or like, you know, Olympic basketball, and you sub in. So, we're only allowed to have 3 teams on the water. And so, realistically, we're trying to figure out, okay, who's on them, who's not, how good are they gonna do, X, Y, Z. And this is how it is, broke down. There's 3 brackets, okay? There's Group A, Group B, and Group C, and there's 20-some boats in each of those groups. The goal is to win your group every single day, which gives you 1 point. You want the least amount of points to win gold. So David, Dudley, and myself decided, hey, look, what makes sense is to allow Fred and Watson, Freddie Urbanus and Watson, you have Anthony Gagliardi and Mark Rose, Scott Martin and Scott Canterbury. They all compete today. Now, if for some reason somebody doesn't do as well as we would have liked, or doesn't catch them as much, or doesn't feel good about their day on the water or their next couple days in the water, because this is basically how it is. If they're all 1-day 5-fish events against that group that you're competing against. So you have to catch them every day. So if you catch 25 pounds on day 1, that's great. But then the next day, if you catch 10, it's not like it's a cumulative weight, multiple day tournament. It's 3 tournaments, a 3 5-fish limit, 3 tournaments in 3 days. So it's basically going 0 every time. So that's really when it comes to strategy behind this. So David and I, we're like, hey, look, let's step back. We're on some good fish, but we also want to win gold. So let's play this one a little bit, slow play it, and figure out what makes the most sense. If everybody competes today and does well, that's great. You know, and if they win their group or they're up really high, then we'll sit out another day. But if for some reason somebody does not catch them or doesn't feel good about catching them the next day, that's when we sub in and we can take it from there. So we're gonna see what happens, but right now, we're rigging up a few rods, and we're actually going to go to another little lake around here called, I don't even know the name of the lake, but we're going to go around here and go get honed in, catching a few fish. We shook a few off the last couple of days. 3 days of competition. They're all different. They're all like 1 day competition. Good luck to all the guys out there, and we'll see how it all shakes out the way in.
They just stock grass carp in there too. I wonder if that's not a lot of work I see them. Like one like that.
So come on. Game!
Wow.
A big
What y'all
one.
doing today?
Well,
Y'all going back up there?
actually,
I saw my Wheeler's boat. What are you gonna do? Alright, that's right.
Next to the stage, USA Team B, boat 43. Have a 5 bass limit that day. Gonna weigh 12 pounds and 5 ounces, 12.5. Got one in the bag.
All right, guys, we are here at the weigh-in. So Scotty took the lead in his group. So again, there's 3 groups. You have to win your group to get the least amount of points. I know it's sort of weird. They're actually called penalty points, which are really just like points. The less points you have, the better off you are. It's sort of almost, it's not like, sort of like golf, but it's like negative points. There's no negative points in it. So the least amount of points you can get for the whole day, for your group of 3 guys, or 3 teams, is what basically helps you win. And it's a little bit different. So today it's looking pretty solid. I think Scott are going to win their group, and then tomorrow we'll sort of see if we get a move in, or if not, if we decide, hey, we're going to stay out and fish. we'll sort of see what happens. So then Freddie and Watson, they caught him pretty good. They have a good bag. They have probably one of the bigger bags of the tournament, so probably over 15 pounds. We'll see. The biggest bag's been weighed in so far has been Scott, so we're going to see what happens. And then now Gagliardi and Rose come in here in a second, so we're going to see where we are as far as after day one. But I'm feeling good about it. The team did a really good job, and so that's exactly what we wanted to see. Good start. Sorry about Team Germany been hanging out all week. Tony, Lucas, you guys been working hard, and you've been catching a few bass. It's not easy out there on Lake Murray. I'm gonna tell you this. It's not easy.
No. We've been traveling hard because there is no bass in Germany, right? Yeah. And yeah, at least we catch some today. We're on the board. The whole team is on the board, so we got no team with 0 fish. This is important because of the point system.
Yeah.
And about that point, we are happy, but we have to do a lot of work these days.
Yeah. You guys have to go all the way to Italy to target large, not that. It's about to target. That's unbelievable. Now, how far is that trip typically?
It's normally between 8 and 10 hours, something 12. So it depends. So Tony have a longer way from the middle of Germany. I'm glad to live in the south. It's a little bit closer, but yeah. But we are that crazy that we are fishing even the Bass League in Italy. So we're fishing every year 2 tournaments for the Bass Italy Nation to qualify in the US. But hey, to be honest, there we have the same problem with that long travel ways. It is hard always, but we enjoy and we love it. So
that's unbelievable. Now you guys have a ton of perch, zander, pike are big too. Which I mean, pike can cross over a little bit. They're a little different.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like the biggest crossover in Germany as far as fish? Do you feel like the biggest crossover is? Do you feel like to a bass? It's like what's the closest?
It's definitely the perch.
Yeah,
the perch.
Yes, the perch. It's the perch that become up to, let's say, bigger ones 5 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, we
but it's always
perch are like similar.
Yes, exactly. But it's always super finesse fishing, right? You fish 4-pound line, just slim saying goes if you got small spy bait, stuff like this, right? Top water. Yeah.
But the good thing is you have also some waters. To be honest, it is more in the Netherlands, which is close to Germany.
Yeah.
There you have a lot of big perch. Sometimes really fish on over 6 pounds there.
Oh.
So and with that fish you can catch like the bass with jerk bait, with the jig sometimes, with spinner baits, crank bait. So the main techniques from bass fishing are definitely working well for the perch.
Geez, see that's why you guys are so good. Obviously, Murray is fishing tough, but you guys all got on board.
Thanks, man.
We've been hanging out all week.
Yeah.
I've been learning so much about their culture and having a fun time here on the shores of Lake Murray. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow.
You're always invited to Germany.
Yeah, I gotta
You
come.
always
Oktoberfest.
enjoy.
Yeah.
We not just got only beer. We only got some good fishing spots.
So make a trip around.
No, I didn't do that.
Oktoberfest and after Italy bass fishing.
Oh,
Yeah.
make it happen. Make it happen.
We will see about it.
I become friends very much so. They've always been friends, and I'm trust me, I'll take you guys up on it.
Thanks, we will.
5 in the bag. It's gonna weigh 14 pounds, 6 ounces, 14.6.
All right, guys, that is the end of day one. We took first in each group, so that is unbelievable. Absolutely crushed it. Super proud of this team, man. That's exactly what we wanted. We couldn't ask for a better start. So we're gonna see what happens. We'll go back. You know, I would say more than likely we would probably let the guys go again. You know, I mean, look, I want to fish, no doubt, but this is the thing. This is about winning gold for the country, whether it's... If you guys watched the most recent documentary, NBA documentary on Netflix, I think it was like the Redeem Team is what they called it. It was interesting because you had like Dwayne Wade come off the bench, and you had so many great players. Everyone who wants to play, but at the end of the day, you still have to. Somebody has to sit on the bench, and so today that was us. And if they continue to catch them like that, that's the way it needs to be. You have to be a team player. This is not individually the sport. We all fish this event, fish professionally individually, but this event is about being a team player. And if you can't do that, then you don't need to be representing your country. That's how it is. And so, hey, they did everything. I couldn't be more proud of them. And so we're going to see what happens and get back, re-rig, and ultimately get ready to see what happens. And if we're going to go tomorrow we're going to go the final day. And if we go for the final day, we're going to just drop a mega bag. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them, just saving a few little stretches. You know what I'm saying?
My sister designed these things.
Really?
Yes, sir.
How's it, guys? Latham Stevens King, and I'm from Eswatini.
Hi guys, my name is Will Brown at Eswatini.
The first leg to Amsterdam was about 9, almost 10 hours flight, and then from there we flew to Atlanta, which is another 9 to 10 hours, so it was a hell of a haul.
Yeah, 3 days worth of travel, 38 hours worth of travel, and yeah, 4 hours of sleep in between all of that, man. It was proper. We were seriously jet lagged when we arrived, for sure. Yeah. So we're currently sitting in 10th overall out of 25, and we're trying to get at least a second place finish in Africa. That'll top it off. Beat Zimbabwe, beat Zambia, try and get behind South Africa, and and pip them for first. We'll see.
From what I understand, we've got the second biggest fish as well of the competition. But yeah, it would be great to beat the guys from South Africa, or Africa at least, and take a podium there.
Yeah, take some bragging rights home. That's the main thing.
Right, we're from Team Venezuela. I'm from Anzola, he's Mauricio.
Yeah, from Venezuela. We hope to catch them today.
You guys have bass like this back home?
Pickled bass.
We have pickup bass. It's quite different, but the behavior is not different. But
We're gonna catch them today.
we're gonna catch them today. Yeah.
How's it, everybody? I'm Andrew Nienaber from South Africa.
I'm Martin de Kok, also obviously from South Africa.
We are today on the day 2 of the Black Bass World Championships in the USA on Lake Murray. Super excited. We had a decent day yesterday. We're lying in 5th overall as a boat, so our top 10 finish is super awesome for our first tournament in America, and we're hoping to put it back together today and come up even higher.
Yeah, on the team's lying second, so we never know. If the USA guys get a punch today, you never know what can happen. Eh?
We've got 2 bass in the bag that's going to weigh 5 pounds 11 ounces for 2,580 grams.
I know we were talking.
Yeah, I mean, today we had like 10 pounds probably, and yesterday we had 12 something, so we just needed a couple big bites each day.
Our average is a little bit down, but had a solid day. Got a good understanding of what to do when it gets tough, so I feel good about it.
Yeah, it's fun. Like I've had fun these past 2 days. Like I haven't fished a team format a tournament in a long time. And it's kind of good to get back to that, and knowing you're fishing for a team bigger than just 2 of us makes it even more special. I've had a lot of fun. It's really cool.
I'd get that one. That's the one I'd pick. We have a fan club.
Yeah, we weighed in 2 fish today for 4 pounds, like 4 pounds 5 ounces. We caught a lot of fish. Most of them are an inch short, just a few inches short. But yeah, tomorrow's another day, and we're gonna give it our all again. And fingers crossed. But damn, this place is it's driving us nuts, man. But we'll make it. We'll make it happen tomorrow for sure.
Still learning.
Still learning. Yeah, 100%, 100%. And we had a few ideas last night, which kind of paid off for some of our members today. So we're gonna replicate that tomorrow and hopefully beat the other African countries. That's what we're trying to do.
14 pounds and 11 ounces. We got them.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Jason Gramado.
I'm Nick Andron.
So very happy to be here. We had a great day. We weighed 12 pounds 6 ounces. Yesterday is going to hurt us a bit because we lost 3 good ones and only ended up weighing in 1 fish, but we made some key adjustments and we're ready to get back out there tomorrow.
Mañana tuvimos 2 capturas excelentes. Luego el resto del día fue bastante fuerte.
What's your name?
Okay, this is Team Eswatini. This is Wimby Bauer, captain of the Eswatini team. He's done a sterling job. And my name is Derek Hoff.
Well, you got 3 in the bag today that's going to weigh 6 pounds even for 2,722 grams to add to your team totals.
Thank you.
We want to thank all the sponsors from Romania.
Tell me who I got first.
Hello to all of our friends from Romania.
Going to weigh 10 pounds and 12 ounces.
All right.
For 4,876 grams.
That's a lot of grams.
Well, the big bass. Going to weigh 2.9. 2.9, Denise. Now, this is an amazing event to bring all these countries together.
Okay, you ready? All right, man, I tell you what, we caught a lot of fish today. A lot of fun. We only had about right at 11 pounds, 10, 12 or something like that. So it's exactly what we needed to catch. We needed to catch a good limit every day, our whole team, and that's what we've done. So I feel good about it. We're gonna put Wheeler in tomorrow and Dudley, and they're gonna do a spin out move on them, I'm sure of it. So great event, lots of people here. And the best part about today is that a lot of people caught fish, and that's important. These people came from a long ways away, so for them to be able to catch the fish, have a good time, it's important.
Are y'all going back to the ticket?
What are we fishing? What's the lake you're going to? Sabor. This lake. That lake.
Sabor Lake.
Hold on.
Yeah, we've got Walkabout coming up soon. It's in South Carolina, so we'll be able to see that fall pattern that he's talking about and how tough it can be.
Eine meiner Idole, ich habe nicht so viele, aber das Jahr ist sie wirklich der beste Angler, das es überhaupt gibt auf der Welt. Der Nummer 1 Bass Angler, 2-mal Angler of the Year hintereinander.
And I just keep looking up. And I don't look down, so I just don't even remember. Like, you don't even reminisce on what transpires.
Wow, I never thought I'd be on stage with Cody Webb. Cody, come on up here.
Y'all don't know it, but Scott's about to sing the national anthem for us. Go ahead, Scott.
You don't want me to mess up a good time. How about Cody Webb, everybody? But we want to make you an honorary member of USA Bass. We've got your own jersey right there with his name on the back. That's for you, man, right there.
Childhood dreams come true, people.
New one we made up, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much. We got some country music fans here tonight. I know we got some local, but I don't know what y'all do around the world.
All right, so that is the end of day 2 weigh-in. We're going to see where we all end up, points total and all that stuff. I'll give you guys a rundown of that before we go to bed. But we're sitting pretty good. Now, David and I have some work to do.
I think both.
You know, Freddie killing it. James Watson, Fred Urbanus killing it this week. 19 plus pounds of 7.5 pounder. Insane, biggest fish of the tournament that I know of. Absolutely representing, and so it's our turn tomorrow to see if we can't get it going on. You guys have been really representing really well, and so flat, calm conditions can always be tough, but I got a game plan. Dudley and I have a pretty good game plan, so we're gonna see what happens.
I can give you something.
I see it.
Get that thing out of here.
How about say you trying to freaking overcome? Listen, you already know.
I already know I'm gonna be throwing a freaking rack.
You already
by 11 o'clock.
I'll be throwing Johnny by freaking 8:30.
11 o'clock. Here comes Johnny.
Johnny starts rolling up. Hey, the party's over.
Then we go get Leroy. Come on, get it.
Get it, Leroy. Leroy, come on now. Terry, back up, Terry. Terry, back up. Oh, Lord, Terry, back up.
Leroy, I thought you said Terry was going to be over here.
Hey, that's the big deal. Terry. Step up. Terry, back up.
Well, I think that's it.
Last, the only thing I got to get tied on. Last thing. Toad.
Yeah, I can go with that.
I'm going to roll a toad.
I can go with that.
All right, guys, so I've not checked, but I got a feeling Team USA is doing just fine.
Hey, we had to sing the song, "Put Me In, Coach." We're ready to play. And evidently they liked our singing, so we get to play tomorrow. And hopefully we're gonna play well. So if you said James Watson and Fred Rubanis are catching the crap out of them, what's the first thing you're gonna think?
A swim bait or a top water?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You're gonna think, but they have absolutely wrecked them doing a drop shot.
Yeah.
Something you wouldn't have guessed.
You would have never guessed.
Nope. Nope, never guessed it.
But Freddie's got that West Coast in him, you know what I'm saying?
He does. Now, like if you
100%.
say Dudley in May or June or so, catch the
If you ain't
crap
catch
out
him
of
on a wacky worm,
right, you're gonna say Dudley's throwing a wacky worm, right? It's
hey, I
kind
know
of-
that. That's from like December to freaking
Yeah.
to December to November. To get all the way around.
I'll get real, yeah, that pretty much is. January to December, that's when I like to throw it. But
Scott, they got their stuff together and caught some good fish, and Gagliardi's and Mark have been very consistent with the 14-pound bags. So we gotta close this thing out tomorrow. We can't come in here and be messing up points. That's for sure. The worst. The worst Gags has done his second biggest bag of the day, and the worst Fred's done is he's literally caught the biggest bag every day. So we can't mess it up.